Hey, it's Jess here. So today I want to talk about manifesting, like this idea of manifesting, that being kind of a buzzword, something that people want to figure out, to learn, to master. And the ironic part about it is that a lot of times it doesn't even have anything to do with what we think. The process for manifesting doesn't even have to be complicated. And that's probably unpopular opinion. But I was telling a friend this morning about something that I had manifested when I was a teenager. And realistically, it's not something so 1999, manifesting was not a thing back then. We didn't know what it was. We didn't have vision boards, whatever. And so this was something that manifested in my life. Maybe it was a soul journey that I had to go on. I don't know. But essentially what it was is when I was in high school, I was on the cheer team, and at summer camp, there was this opportunity to audition, try out to be in, they had this program for being in the London Parade and performing as a cheerleader. And so I did the whole process of trying out, auditioning, whatever you want to call it, and was invited to be a part of this London Parade program, like being in the London Parade with all these other cheerleaders that they had selected from across the US. And there was actually 3 of us from my high school that got this invitation. I think maybe we were the only ones that had tried out from our high school. I can't remember how many people tried out from my high school, but small town in the, Sierra Nevada mountains, high school, kind of a big deal, right? And I don't know how I don't think I was particularly good at cheerleading per se, but somehow I got the invitation to be a part of this opportunity. And as a 16-year-old, just having the invitation itself felt like the accomplishment. I never in a million years thought that I would actually be going to London, because just because you get the invitation, you still have to pay for the airfare, the lodging, the, activities, all of that. So there was a package price or whatever for actually going. And definitely didn't think that was ever going to happen. But my mom wanted this opportunity. She was did what she could to make it happen from a financial perspective. And if you think about it, as a 16-year-old, I was unknowingly manifesting a trip to London, and as adults now, when we manifest, we want to think about, or we find ourselves getting stuck in this figuring out loop, figuring out how to make something happen, figuring out all the little details, figuring out how to manifest something, how to make it actually happen, right? And as a 16-year-old, I was not trying to figure out how to get myself to London, okay? It was more about wow, I have this opportunity to go to London, but I don't know how to make it happen. And that's not our job when we're manifesting. Our job is not to figure out how to make it happen. Our job is to say, yes, that's something I want to do, and then let the universe, God, source, spirit, higher self, let that figure out all the details for you. Yes, there's action steps to take along the way, like in my case, actually auditioning for the opportunity was one of the action steps. And then saying to my mom, like, oh, sorry, my dog wanted to hop on with this. And then obviously saying to my mom, like, yeah, I want to do this, but not having a step after that. Like, I didn't have steps planned out for this. And yet somehow the money showed up. Like, yes, it was probably through like my mom saving tips and stuff from her hair, from being a hairstylist and stuff. But the money was able to, like, not only me, but her as well. So me and my mom both got to go to London for this opportunity and be in the New Year's London parade as a performer, performing as a cheerleader. So again, like, when it comes to manifesting, it's really about, one, deciding you want something, right? Like, that's step one. Two, deciding you're actually worthy of it. And as a kid, I guess I didn't really have to work through, like, am I worthy of it? It was just like, yeah, that would be cool, but I didn't really have expectations of it. So I didn't have to overcome worthiness per se. And I think as adults, a lot of times we have to overcome feeling worthy of something. And then it's like saying yes, deciding you're worthy, and then holding the energy of it, meaning like holding the energy of yes and holding the energy of feeling worthy of it. So action step wise, like, maybe there are action steps that you can take that help you hold the energy. So a lot of times this can be where things like affirmations or creating crystal grids or doing subconscious belief work comes in. Does that do you have to do all of those things? No. Like, if there isn't belief work to overcome, you don't need to be doing affirmations or belief work. But sometimes, like I said, we're overcoming subconscious worthiness things or beliefs about if it's possible. And so that's where that comes in handy. But at the end of the day, like, our job is to receive the manifestation, to say, yes, this is something I want to experience. This is something that I am claiming that I am worthy of. And taking action steps as needed. So if there's action steps that you can take that help you hold the energy, then yes, take those. If there's action steps you can take that make you feel like you're making a positive step in that direction, and it feels good, then yes. If it feels like it's pushing, striving, forcing, then it's actually pushing your manifestation away. It's actually clogging up the energy flow because you're in resistance in some way. So if you're feeling like you're not worthy and that you have to figure out how to feel worthy or be worthy, you're actually creating resistance to allowing that manifestation to come in. So that's something to keep in mind too. Like, if you're taking all these action steps to figure it out, trying to figure it out is actually clogging up the energy flow. So things to think about if you're in that phase right now of manifesting something into your life. There are things that you like. If creating a vision board feels fun and light and creative flow and is something that feels like action oriented but exciting and brings in this like anticipation, excitement energy, then yeah, do it. If doing affirmations helps you feel like you're holding the energy of what you want, then yeah, do it. But was I doing any of those things as a 16-year-old? Heck no. Like, no. 1999, teenager me? No. I had no idea what any of that was back then. Vision boarding, affirmations, none, like self-confidence, belief work. No, I was not doing any of that back then. Yet, I still manifested an invitation to be in this, New Year's parade in London, and actually got to go with my mom to it, to London, to be in this parade. So it can be as simple as that if we allow it to be as simple as that. And that's like the cool, like that's what's cool about it. With manifesting, it can really be that simple. If we just allow it to be that simple, allow it to be fun and easy, and not try and figure it out. So if you're trying to figure it out, you can keep trying to figure it out, but a lot of times that just makes things take longer. And if you're in a place of like, yes, I want this, it's like, I don't know how it's going to happen, but it is happening. I am worthy and deserving of this. And I don't have to do anything to be worthy and deserving of this. And I'm trusting that it's happening because that's like the natural way of life. Let it be easy. Anyways, so I hope that was helpful, inspiring. If it was confusing in any way, put a question down below, like put a question in there and ask me any questions you have. So if you're confused or have questions, reach out, let me know. But I just wanted to share that manifesting isn't what we all try to, like, it's not what everybody tries to make it out to be. It's really as simple as internally deciding yes, and then holding that yes, not wavering, not looking at all of the external factors of like, I can't afford this, it's never going to happen. No, yes, I want this. And if there's any like self-limiting beliefs, worthiness, like, yes, you can do some work to transmute that, shift that, alchemize it. But honestly, just holding that energy of, yes, I want this. It is happening. I don't know how, I don't know when, but I'm excited about it. That's the key.